This week on Flurry Friday, we're going to talk about G Prime on Steam. We're going to talk about, what are we talking about? Okay. So I'm trying to think what we did. We got G Prime, we got Twitch, we have the Snapchat. We got to answer for an important Redwall question.
It's real simple, Jay.
So Andrew Fisher asks, he has the Xbox version of Minecraft, and will he be able to play Corsair's Last Treasure on Xbox? The answer is no, unfortunately, but that's not us. Like, blame someone else. The thing is, right now, the Xbox version, at least to my knowledge, does not allow you to import maps or play server adventures through the Xbox. So that's something that is a limitation of that platform. Right now, as far as I know, to download an adventure, you have to be on the PC or the Mac, presumably on Linux if that's your thing. Something you hopefully had seen is that we ran a short little poll out on, I think, all of our channels. So it went to our email addresses, it went to our social channels, and the question was basically, what did people want specifically from a couple key concepts on the first release of the Redwall game? We want to be really clear, like, this is what we're talking about as a first release. This isn't the only release or limited to that, so we want to be really clear on that point, sort of like, what's the first step you want to take? We had two questions. One was whether or not you would prefer basically a single player adventure story, or would you prefer something more like a sandbox? Overwhelmingly, I think that we had 3/4 of the people said that they would prefer a single player adventure story as a first chapter, compared to the 25% roughly who were looking for more of the sandbox kind of a playing inside the walls of the Abbey. So that was a really clear answer. Congratulations, we're going to make sure that we do that first, so we started concepting a couple things right away. And just to be clear again, that is not to limit the rest of the story, that's just kind of where we want to start out. The other question was regarding what kind of a story, what kind of context people would like. And basically the choices were whether or not you wanted all new people, all new stories, whether you wanted sort of like familiar people in an unknown story, or basically familiar people, familiar story. And those three things were all pretty evenly matched. I would say that there wasn't any clear winner, like not even maybe by 1 or 2 percentage points. So we'll take that as some freedom and some bandwidth to do as it seems best, and we'll let you know as that story proceeds. But thank you very much. We had a really great response from that poll, and we're going to have some more. So keep your eyes out for what we do next. Coming back from GDC, we were really excited. The response we got at GDC was just fantastic. We didn't get a chance to show a whole lot of stuff online just because we were so busy, and we had people kind of like coming out the wazoo the whole time. We were super glad with how people were playing it on Xbox, and that continues to go well. We want to re-enable basically a ball that we got moving, got about halfway there, but didn't finish, and that's G on Greenlight. So we're kind of bringing this back up. We want to finish that off so we can get enough votes to get that greenlit. It is currently available through Humble Store through the website, but we'd much rather get that out on Steam where everybody plays it. So please keep an eye out for that and help us tie this off. It really doesn't take a whole lot to finish through Steam Greenlight, and we would love your support on that. Something that's pretty new, there were two new things that just started in the last couple months here on the social side. One was Snapchat, which was launched, I want to say in early March was our Snapchat channel, and you can keep track of all that. I'm sure we'll see the selfies and the UEs and the little bugs here. The other big one was Twitch. We started doing Twitch roughly every week, so that's roughly every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific, more or less, it gives or takes. But what we've wanted to do especially, sometimes we're playing our own games, but most often we're playing someone else's game as a shop. And so it's competitive games, like we've played Keep Talking and No One Explodes. We just played the Beat the Cowboy and what was that called?
Beat Step Cowboy.
The Beat Step Cowboy, which we learned of over at GDC. But Twitch is a channel that we're increasingly interested in, and we really hope that you're going to join us there. We open up the channels for people to talk and chat, and we just, it's been a lot of fun. So please join us on Twitch as that's going on. Keep an eyeball out for an update to Ballot Barrage, which continues to be a lot of fun. I mean, the election just gets crazier and crazier, and every time you think it's done, it's not. So we'll be playing that out, and we'll be seeing some more stuff. Rubio dropped out, so I guess we have to drop one of our pigs from the game. but rest of the thing continues on apace. So thank you, and we'll see you at the next Flurry Friday soon.